so sudden, especially to a person that is very close to you, that have interacted with one-on-one, is very shocking. Just like most of us, myself and family, we are very shaken to lose the pastor. So I would like to pay my homage to my spiritual mentor, my pastor, a man of God, he treated everybody with respect. He never discriminated on age, whether you were a young one, kindergarten, the youth, the young adult, the old, the professionals, those who resided in America, those who came from Kenya just to visit in America and had a church led by a pastor by the name Peter Osano, and made an effort to visit us in our various sites, right from Baltimore, Silver Spring, Blake High School, and even here. He welcomed everybody. Amen. This is one thing that I would like, as we mourn the pastor, that I would like to remember the pastor with. He accommodated everybody. He had a big heart. Now, pastor loved the young people. He had a place in his heart for the young people. I remember those days, a few years after I just joined this church, when I approached the pastor, that we have the youth in the church. And as per my experience, a few years I've been in this country, the environment is very challenging for the young people. Can we please organize for a youth conference to mentor these young people? He never even took a minute to approve that. And through his leadership, we organized a very successful youth mentorship when we were still at James Blake High School in Silver Spring. We invited youth ministers from Kenya. I remember Reverend Lombo. I remember Pastor Tuoma coming all the way from Nairobi to come to America to mentor the youth in our church. He invited people from other churches here in America. Now, my request, the funeral committee, the chairman is right here. I hope he's listening to me. As we do the final function for the pastor in Baltimore 14th, it is my request to the committee in the program to slot just a few minutes for the young people. We have many young people here that it touched personally. We can work with some of those young people. Some of them are here, some of them are not here. Just during that last function on 14th, they can be given just a minute or two to say something, one or two things about the pastor. I remember, Pastor, when we were at Blake High School, teaching my daughter Evie here how to play the instruments. I remember the pastor when we started here a Swahili program for teaching our children here on how to speak Swahili, how embraced all of them and went round in the community, and many of them came just because he could accommodate all of us. Now, Pastor was a religious man, but the church is for everybody, even the sinners. I remember some people coming into the church and talking the same way I'm talking to you right now. And some members of the congregation felt that maybe the message is not relevant for this occasion. Pastor student said, no, just allow him to talk, allow him to say. It was fair. He was accommodative for everybody, regardless of the views. He never judged that so-and-so is too spiritual, so-and-so is not spiritual, I can't interact with him. No, that was not the pastor. So we are going to miss him, and we'll miss him dearly. I was talking to Mama Pastor this morning, if the family could allow us, maybe the young people, to do a documentary video for the pastor. We have the expertise and the skills to do that. And maybe right from all the functions here in America, up to the point will be laid to rest his permanent home. And my pastor said, that's a good idea, let us discuss. And we're going to meet with Mama Pastor. If she approves this, apart from the funeral eulogy, the paper eulogy, that's a program that's usually given in the funeral, I would like to do what is called a digital tribute to the pastor, whereby those who are willing, we just have to interview a few questions, what you say about the pastor at individual level, and then we put them all together and come up with a 30 minutes video documentary. Before he passed on, a few months before he passed on, he opened a YouTube channel, and we could upload that in the YouTube channel so that anybody who maybe wanted to know more about the pastor could just go there to that link and watch. So that brings the end of my homage to the pastor. We are very grateful and we shall miss him dearly. Thank you.